guys, it is Daily Reacts here. I actually had the privilege to interview Anthony the Creator, and I hope you guys enjoy this interview. Alright.
All
All right,
right.
there we go. Sorry, there we
Yeah.
go. All right.
Yeah, my phone is acting weird for some off reason.
Yeah, and my tripod is like has like as soon as I said I'm ready, like it fell off. So I was trying to get it like back together and
Yeah,
everything.
of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I love your hoodie, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It was a present from my cousin's husband,
Mhm.
so who's been watching the content a lot. So welcome, welcome,
Mhm.
welcome. As
All
you
right, all
know,
right.
this will be on Instagram, but then I'll edit it down to a YouTube video on my production channel. So just to keep you occupied, I'm gonna make questions easily as possible. There'll be a lot that probably I don't know how to really explain this. This is kind of new to me,
Mhm.
so Um, so do you want to tell them what you used to do on YouTube, but what you're doing now? Like keep everyone occupied with what you do now.
Yeah. So your viewers who don't know me, my name is Anthony the Creator, Anthony Jenkins. And I started YouTube back in 2013. But I used to do like movie reviews, like film news, and And I've been doing it for say like about like 7 years or so. But like I noticed like that during that time, like I kept even though I like consistently like did videos and stuff, I noticed like I wasn't getting like a lot of traction back in the day compared to like other like YouTubers in that circle. Let's say like Chris Suckman
Yeah.
or like Jerry Johns or like those creators in those circles. So I just took a break for a while to really like focus on like other avenues, but then like last year it really clicked with me and seeing like how I'm very active on social media and how I'm very have more of a following as you would say. I don't have like tons of followers. We're
Yeah.
hoping I will one day, but like I know that I have more gaining more followings and on Instagram, so I decided to switch my focus. Even though I went back to YouTube earlier this year
I
with
yeah.
my physical media matters video, and that kind of blew up a little bit. But then I noticed I did another video, didn't really perform as well, so I decided to switch over to Instagram, start making content on that, and I noticed that I gained like a lot of my likes, more of attraction on that circle in that field. So I switched my focus over to that.
That makes sense. Yeah. I started doing YouTube when I was 17 years old in high school, junior year. I started off with my gaming channel because at the time I broke my leg
Hmm.
and I was bored as heck. So, of course, I started doing gaming content. And then early on, I had my main channel that got terminated recently at the time, at March. I did do movie reviews as well, like for a while, but then I started like growing out of it to a point where now I want to do filmmaking myself. So, all of the things that I'm working on, especially fellow content creator and I are working on a mini series called Danny Phantom versus the Daleks.
Oh yeah, I can't
And,
wait for that. I used to love that show. I used to love Danny Phantom,
yeah.
so I'm looking forward to that.
Of course, I'm voicing Danny and Dark Danny. The first two episodes are actually on the production channel. I luckily have extra copies of the episodes, so I
Oh,
uploaded
nice to
it
see
to
it.
my production channel. So we're working on the third episode right now. The person that's at it, like doing it right now, like the drawings and his voices, has some personal stuff. I had some personal stuff going on as well, so that's why we delayed it so many times. With the passing of my dog Addie at the time, and it was rough. It was rough.
I can
Um,
condolences.
Thank you. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube for well over almost 5 years, so not as much as you have. But on my main channel, I did also did graphic novel reviews as well. So I started doing that, and that made me feel more frick, I can't talk today. Uh, I worked last night, and I'm super tired at the moment. It's like I
Dude,
didn't get out until 11.
I feel that man. Work drains the life out of you.
Especially working two jobs for me. So
Working in
um,
food service and greeting people and like making getting their orders correctly and writing stuff is
I work
a lot.
food places as well. One of them, I just do dishes for them. It's a pizzeria that's like 5 minutes from my house, and the other place is like I live in Florida, believe it or not.
I love Florida.
Yep, my aunt got me hired to a job that was near because I originally worked at Subway, but the owners sold the place to a bunch of people that don't know what the heck they're doing. So I quit after 3 4 months. I worked there for like a year, and then they didn't know what they were doing. I knew what I was doing because I worked there longer, but I'm always the one getting less hours, and it was a whole train wreck. It was bad. So
Have you heard of Alamo Drafthouse Theaters?
I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah, I work there in my local area.
I used to work at a movie theater, Marquise, here in Florida, Marquise Cinemas. I don't know if you heard about it.
Mm-mm.
Not a great experience working there. I still have some movie posters actually up on my shelf right now that I grabbed. I might have swiped one more before I left because, But yeah, um, enough about that.
Hmm.
Let's just get into the conversations and all that. And I know, understandably, you've been busy yourself. I could see from your Instagram and all that, and you could see from me. I actually started doing like performance wise for characters, recently The Flash from the CW. So one of my favorite shows of all time.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
Yeah,
have it in my
I
collection
stopped
though.
after
I
like maybe
don't have it
season.
in my collection.
I stopped maybe like after like season 3 or so.
I kept going because, let's be honest, I started watching it because my uncle recommended it to me. One of my uncles. I don't talk to him anymore, but like I finished the show immediately, like at October. So at the time that I reviewed the other seasons, because I was getting prepared for this final season, and I was a mess by the end of the night. It was a great show. So you said you started working at the theater.
Alamo Drafthouse.
You're Yeah, where you normally go. That's where you go see movies now. Like,
Mainly yes. Yes, I do. But I still go to like AMC, Regal, all those all the other like theater franchises. But like Alamo Drafthouse has been like my main go-to.
okay, okay. So was that always like? Where did you always go when you did do movie reviews to do like when back then when you're doing YouTube
Back when I was
movies now? Like,
mainly yes. Yes, I do. But I still go to like AMC, Regal, all those all the other like theater franchises. But like Alamo Drafthouse has been like my main go-to.
okay, okay. So was that always like? Where did you always go when you did do movie reviews to do like when back then when you're doing YouTube?
Back when I was doing YouTube, it was in my room.
Ah, mm, okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
That makes a lot of sense because I'm like looking at your old videos, and let's be honest, you grow from all the way. You look like you. How old were you when you started?
I started when I was 13. So I was a baby.
You look very young back then.
Yes.
I could tell. Like I looked back actually recently on your Turtles Forever review because as someone who just started watching the 2003 show
Hmm.
itself, I've seen Turtles Forever. I actually saw the uncut version when it aired on TV,
Hmm.
very early in the morning. Little boy, little me, and I
Hmm.
was going to Myrtle Beach with my mom for vacation for my family stuff. And Turtles Forever was playing like at 4 or 5 in the morning, and I got up to watch the entire thing. The one we have though, and especially in the complete series, is not the one we want. I'm hoping I'm giving my fingers crossed for Nickelodeon to actually release it at least.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Since you're watching the 2003 series right now, which that was actually, by the way, that was actually my introduction to Ninja Turtles.
mhm.
I don't know if you heard of the action figure company Super Seven. They
I
actually
did.
just
I actually
oh,
saw
you saw the new
it
figures.
looks so cool. No, yeah. Now that you mention it, I'm in the middle of season 2 right now. I'm binging it right now because I'm trying to switch it up a bit because there's a lot of shows I have not watched, and I was originally going to do a reaction on it for YouTube, but I was like, I don't have the time for it.
Actually, hold on for 1 second. Now we're bringing up 2003 Turtles. I also have like old school like 2003 Turtles figures right here.
Now that you've mentioned it, when I went to go see Mutant Mayhem in theaters
Hmm.
last year for National Cinema Day, I went. I got. Let me take this stuff out of my cup. These, and my mom got it for me, and they were like $60 at the. We went to Regal to see this movie. Give me a second.
Take your time.
There's dust in this stuff, so I might have to dust it. God damn. Spent $60 on every single part of these.
Oh wow.
The popcorn bucket. Because my mom knew this was
Awesome.
like a big important thing for me because I was looking forward to this movie. I really wasn't at the time, but then when I watched it, I actually enjoyed it. And here's the
Awesome.
uh,
Cool, cool,
and
cool.
then they also gave us these pens, which I took all of them, and it has like most of the turtles like colors on them, but it's like to help kids with cancer and all that.
Nice.
Yep. And then my aunt actually got most of these. We had Leonardo first on top of the cup, so my aunt actually bought the rest for me.
Yep, see Donnie, see Mikey.
Right.
Obviously, there goes Raph.
Yep. And I put these in front of the DVD sets that I have in my shelf. And let's be honest, a lot of Turtle DVDs. I'm gonna have to collect a lot more though, knowing me.
Actually, I recently just sold my I had the 1980s cartoon complete series on DVD, but I sold it. But I actually am thinking about like rebuying that 2003 series and the 2012 series as well.
I have the rest of the original DVD set for the 2012 actually on the shelf. I'm not pulling them out because that's a lot of them.
Mhm.
You could get the complete series. Like, don't go through what I had to. It took me like 4 years to get those. But 1987, I bought for like $20 at Walmart, and it was the Cowabunga collection, and I don't like the way they had the packaging on it. So I kept it though for one inherent reason. It's because it was cheap, and I don't want to spend more money on other sets. But the only reason how I was able to get the 2003 show because it was recently my birthday, like a week ago, June 7th.
Mhm.
And my grandma sent me $25 on
Oh, hey Jedi Mike,
Cash
what's
App.
up? Glad you're watching.
Sent me.
Hmm.
Uh,
I actually I have the Chucky still have I think I still have the Chucky movies on DVD. They're probably like in my closet somewhere where it was like the DVD for the first movie, but like for the 20th anniversary from
yeah.
2008, and then like the other one, which was like had Child's Play 2, See the Chucky. Uh, um,
The way how you're just like seeing him, Chucky.
yeah, I was like
I'm
PTSD, See the Chucky.
surprised.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I had those were actually the first like physical media block for those movies. And when the Blu-ray collection came out with Curse of Chucky, I bought that.
Yeah.
Then upgraded to the 4K for Three Factories, and I had the VHS tapes for Child's Play 2 and 3 right here. Over there in the corner, I had the VHS tape for Child's Play 1, and straight across from me, I had the VHS tape for Bride of Chucky.
All right. Yeah, that makes
So
because
like I
I was
have like
always asking that because some people I know that does that. Like for example, my mom, her favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation. She always buys like an update version of like the DVDs like for the anniversaries, and I'm like, and Hocus Pocus. She doesn't do it for Hocus Pocus, but she wants to.
Mhm.
My mom's like a collector, just like I am, so kind of runs in the family, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep. And I also have the Blu-rays right here too, which I'm actually planning on upgrading to the 4Ks of these, which
Uh,
should be no surprise.
oh yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, I only have one 4K, and that is the Batman on
Yes,
4K.
that's a great
Yeah,
4K too.
yeah. I'm thinking about. I don't know because most of these DVDs were hard like to get nowadays. Like I have the original copies of the Harry Potter movies on DVDs. Some of them actually. My mom's friend lost my original first three movies, so she had to update me to get me the original three again, but on like cases like kind of like these. And the sixth one I got from Best Buy. That was supposed to be a rental, but they gave it to me. So it's on there on the shelf, but I want to update them to at least the
Best
Blu-ray and the
Buy.
4Ks.
I will never step a foot again in that store.
Yeah. Um,
Well, next year Target is going to stop selling physical media too.
I know, right? Like it's like they stopped selling
It's
these.
like, what is the world coming to?
I know. I look at Target like when I work near a Target and I look at their physical medias and all they have is like a big thing of video games, understandable. But then like movies are like disappearing all over the place. I'm like,
It's
you know,
very
streaming's not going to be for
sparse.
everything. Like, what if the
It's very
power goes
sparse
out?
with their the Targets I go to. It's very sparse few selection of like physical media when it comes to movies.
I feel like physical media is what started it all, mostly. You know, before like after television and all of that. You know,
Oh yes.
did you like? own any like old TV shows that you have a complete series, but you owned it like on VHS? Like,
Um, I actually I had a '90s party last year for my birthday. I actually
yeah.
had some VHS tapes for Friends, like
Okay.
some episodes of them on VHS
All
too.
right. I had the Indiana Jones trilogy twice on VHS. Um, First time, my mom got them from like a library that stops, checking out VHS, and she got me the original trilogy on VHS along with an episode of Young Indiana Jones. And I knew nothing about it. So when I put in the first movie, my eyes just lit up and I was loving the experience. I now have all 5 movies on DVD right now. I recently got the crap. I just dropped my DVD. I recently got Dial of Destiny on DVD from Amazon for like $20. The DVD version of Dial of Destiny. It would make more sense to get it on DVD than Blu-ray because I have the rest of them on.
The Indiana Jones as
Yeah.
well.
And I played the Lego games, so I never saw any of the movies until my mom brought home the VHS that I have. Well, they're in a storage unit right now, but then my uncle was moving from Illinois to Florida. They live in Orlando, my other aunt and uncle. And he gave me his complete anniversary VCR sets of the trilogy. And I kept those because, like, again, I love this franchise. It's actually my second favorite franchise because Harry Potter's number 1, go to. Indiana Jones, and then, of course, Turtles is number 3. So those are my top 3 favorite franchises. But yeah, one of my big things I wanted to do was see Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones on the big screen. So when I saw Dial of Destiny, I was like, I had to take it. It was my last chance to see him on the big screen, and it was a great time. I mean, that's the reason why I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. I will say the de-aging was at times. I wish they would have de-aged his voice, just like they did for Finn Wolfhard in It Chapter 2.
I know. Oh yeah.
Like, could you guys not borrow things from the original movies, like de-age his voice to make him
And
sound like what he
Disney,
did?
you have all this money too, and how come your de-aging doesn't look like
It looked
the?
wonky. And I even said it in the trailer reaction to the first one, but I was still excited because, like, it was it's Indiana Jones. Like, of course I'm going to get excited seeing old Harrison Ford come back as this character. I've never saw him on the big screen, so that was the only reason why I was excited. Do you have any movies that you don't like besides Seed of Chucky and the Michael Bay Turtle movies that are on your shelf?
Um, I
I'm
think probably so. Yeah. Oh, some of the Friday the 13th movies.
yeah.
I could have the complete collection. See here. Well, the one of these movies, episode 2 mainly. Episode 2.
Oh my god! I knew someone was gonna say that. I stopped watching Star Wars after Last Jedi because I was so heartbroken. I could
I
not
don't
go
even
back
own
to
the
the
Rise of
franchise.
Skywalker, dude. I do not own it. All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like physical media is just a more most important to everyone else's lives, especially to
Yes.
like
Yes.
youngers.
Especially for us cinephiles. Like, even like back in the day, people who weren't into movies like us,
Yeah.
like they had collections of DVDs and stuff for their favorite movies and shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, it took me almost 4 years to collect the rest of these DVDs.
Yeah.
Mostly because they stopped selling them at Walmart, so I hunt them down. Most of them I got for Christmas now, but the last one I hunt was on Amazon. That was like $5.99. And that same exact day I got it, I went to go see the second Avatar movie. So,
Which I did not bother seeing.
why, you didn't like the first one?
It's honestly my most overrated movie.
I liked it.
I
I wouldn't
I
say
mean, don't get me wrong.
yeah.
Such a huge cinematic achievement with the CGI and like the world of Pandora and everything, but like overall story and characters,
What is your
been there, done that, seen it.
Christmas classic to watch every Christmas?
Die Hard.
Mine's
Die
huh?
Hard. And
I've never seen it.
that is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. That is a Christmas movie.
I'm gonna go with the Santa Claus trilogy with Tim Allen, and The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Those are great ones. Other than Die Hard, Home Alone 1 and 2,
Yes, I was gonna say Home Alone 1 and 2 as well.
I might prefer Home Alone 2 over the first one. I might.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Have you
really
seen
watch
the
it
newest
more.
one that came out on Disney Plus?
I don't acknowledge that one.
I've watched it with my little brothers, and I was miserable.
Yeah, and
I
everything after Home Alone 2, I do not acknowledge.
Exactly, that's what I did too. I did not go through any of those, and then I watched them recently last Christmas, and I'm like, these are a lot worse than people were saying they were.
Yeah. Then it's called Christmas Vacation.
That's my mom's favorite Christmas movie.
Scrooge with Bill Murray. That's a great one. I'm not sure if
Christmas
you've seen
Carol with
that.
Jim Carrey. It's bad, but it's good. If that makes sense. It's
I actually
directed
saw
by
that in theaters.
Yeah, it was. I saw it in 3D theaters, and I was scared. I was hiding behind my popcorn like this, had butter all over my face. After that, if you could like name one movie that should have not been made, what would it be?
Ooh, and yeah, like I say, I had to get going, but this would be like a quick closure question.
Yeah,
The answer that should not have been made. Human Centipede.
Human Centipede. I've never seen it, but I saw Pugapillar watch it, and he threw up immediately.
Yep, and that should tell you everything right there. That should tell you everything right there. Right there, man. I watched that.
Yeah, because he had to watch it because it was a dare. He had to watch it because it's a dare. And I'll play the clip
Go
of
ahead
the
with a
video.
dare.
I lost a bet.
Yeah, I'll play the clip of the video because I'm going to be editing this video into a YouTube video. I'm going to put it in a clip right now. And in the clip, he said, this was a dare. This is why I have a bucket. I'm watching this movie because I lost a dare. A link to that video will be in the description. Oh,
A dare
no one
indeed,
can
man.
throw up during a movie. We were proven
I
wrong.
felt like growing up. I felt like growing up.
He did throw up.
God bless him.
That's the end of the. I know this is like, honestly, this was kind of a big changer for me because most like the one person I did interview was someone I really knew, like from high school, and he worked on his own show called Another Office or something like that. It's a spinoff of The Office, so it was on the main channel at the time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Instagram Live or YouTube video because this is going to be edited into a YouTube video. Make sure you check out his Instagram and his YouTube channel as well. Are you going to come back to YouTube anytime soon or no?
I most likely will, probably will, but my focus has just been on Instagram lately. That
Completely understandable.
Mhm.
My most
Yes.
focus has been on my gaming channel now. I mean, I still upload on my production channel here and there, like, for example, recreating scenes from shows, voicing, you know. But do you have any advice for anyone out there who is like us, who's a movie fan, and, you know, because I'm pretty sure all of us who are movie geeks got picked on for loving movies. So, like, do you have any advice for anyone that could go through with it or something like that?
Well, my advice, and just like for someone like who has been bullied, just like number one, don't be hard on yourself. Two, always have confidence in yourself as well. That's definitely the biggest thing.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah, those two might be interchangeable. And three, it's whatever like if you want to be like a content creator, like whether it be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whichever platform you prefer, and if you wanted like to do these type of things that I do like to do and I'm aspiring to do, hopefully make it as a business, and that is my goal for myself, I will say.
Yeah.
Because it's a full-time career. You just go out and do it, and not only just go out all the way. Give everything your 101%, your best effort. And I just know that you're just gonna have people criticizing you, saying things about you, commenting and stuff, but like, and just always have tough skin and just go out all the way, man. That's all I have.
All right. That's great advice, because I was also bullied in elementary school by my own teacher on that about me loving films. And to be honest, I'm kind of a filmmaker now because my friends, working on Danny Phantom versus the Daleks. And of course, we're working on a fan made Indiana Jones film at the moment, like on a script and all of that. We're working on a lot of other projects, but we're mostly focusing on Danny Phantom, A Glitch in Time. Another movie, I'm not going to say it yet until Danny Phantom, A Glitch in Time is done.
I hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Anthony the Creator. I certainly had a great time interviewing him. He had a great time on that stream. If you guys want to watch the full Instagram live, you could go check out my Instagram right now for the full Instagram live. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know the drill. Take care.